Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is KayTill and I am back with another video. If you are new here, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon so you could get a notification every time I post a new video. Okay? Okay. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing y'all, if y'all haven't read by the title yet, is how I got these distressed or butterfly locks right here. Okay, so yeah, before we get started, I want to show y'all some of the products that I use and everything that I had to get in order to get this look right here. The first thing that we're gonna need is, of course, this, my Shine and Jam. I use this on my hair anytime I do any type of protective styling, so this is really good. I also heard that the red one was pretty good. And I use the most important step. These are the two most necessary things that I feel like you really need, of course, in the hair. But this right here is the crochet needle. You definitely need your crochet needle. Without this, I don't know how you're gonna make this work. You definitely need this. The kind of hair that I use for these locks right here is the Freetress braid, crochet, latch and hook, water wave in 22 inches. And this is the color 4 that I used for this color. I don't know if y'all see that, but that is like a light brown color, if that makes sense to you. I originally bought 6 packets of this, but I only used about, let me see, I only used about 4.5 packets of this. So I do recommend still buying 6, because just in case you mess up and you have to redo a braid or something, or redo a lock, I want you to have enough. I feel like you can use any type of Marley hair or any type of Cuban hair, as long as it's like some type of kinky braiding hair, then that's the type of hair, or some type of coarse braiding hair, that's the type of hair that you want to use. So yes, before we get into the, oh, and I went and bought me some seashells, because I felt like it definitely set the look off. If y'all could see, I added some seashells in certain areas. I just used a needle and thread to add those, or to put those in. But yeah, you guys, if you like the way these look and you want to see how I did them, go ahead and stay tuned for the rest of the video. So I didn't want to show y'all on all of the hair, but I do want to show y'all the top on what I did really quickly. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I explained the type of hair that I'm using, which is the Cuban twist by Mayde Beauty. You can use any type of coarse hair, Cuban twist hair, or Marley hair, or something of that sort. Okay, I'm gonna take this piece of Marley hair and I'm going to separate it into two pieces. Then I'm gonna take one piece and I'm gonna pull on it to stretch it. Just stretch it out just a little bit. The Marley hair that I bought is 18 inches and the actual Freetress hair is 22 inches. So I'm just gonna stretch it out a little bit. Okay, just like that. Yep. And then I'm going to take the 2 pieces that I stretched out and I'm going to knot it. I don't know if y'all can see because of my black shirt, but I'm going to knot it just like this. So now I'm taking this part and I'm taking the knotted hair and I'm going to add that and braid it down just enough to attach the Marley hair. So I'm gonna add a little jam. I probably shouldn't be adding this much jam, but you know, whatever. So it's gonna get tangled at the bottom. I'm just really ripping those off, but that's the reason we pre-stretched it. Okay, so you see how the hair is already attached. I don't really need to braid all the way down, but if you do want to, like, you know, braid it all the way down to where your hair ends, you could do that. But if you have longer hair, that's not gonna work. Okay. I'm gonna do that to each one of these sections. Like I'm gonna part one right there as well, and then I usually like my parts going like diagonally across and shit, like evenly. So I'm gonna make another part right here. Like what I just did on this braid, I'm gonna do the exact same thing for this section right here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some marley here, but I'm gonna fast forward this part just so y'all can get, I just wanted to do that part so y'all can get an idea of what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna show y'all the rest. Okay, but I'm gonna fast forward me finishing up the rest of these braids. Okay. Alright, so yeah y'all, I just finished all the braids, as you can see. Show you the back. I know if the back is messed up, it's because I don't know how to part the back of my hair with no help. So listen, work with me. Alright, so it's all parted and then braided down like a quarter of the way. Okay, and like I said, parting is not like a big thing for me right now, but okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go finish or start the locks in the back, and then when I get to the front I'm gonna show y'all how I did them. Okay. Okay you guys, so I am back and I'm going to show y'all the last two locks that I'm going to do. This is how they are turning out so far. Oh, don't worry about my baby hairs or nothing like that. But so as you can see, I'm about to go into using the Freetress braid. I'm gonna go in with this Freetress braid in the color 4 Water Wave. When you first open a pack, it's gonna be like this, and as you can see, they're kind of all pre-separated. Like it's each one that has its own, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to separate it as if it was braiding hair. Okay, so y'all see what I'm doing right there. So now I'm going to take one strand of this hair. I'm going to put my crochet needle through the hair, not through the braid, but through the bottom of the hair, okay? Or the top of the hair, however you're viewing it. Then I'm going to take my hair, put it in the hook. Oh, it already went up, but this little latch goes down and up. When you're putting it through the hair, you want to make sure it's down, but once the hair is in, you hook it back on, okay? Okay, all the hair is on there. Close the hook and then pull it through. You see how I did that? Then I'm gonna take the hook off and I'm only going to pull one side of the hair through. Okay, y'all seen how I did that? Now the hair is in there and ready to be twisted. But before we actually twist the hair, I'm going to brush out the crochet hair so it could be a little bit more poofier, a little bit more yeah, because it'll come out way more distressed if this hair is all like this instead of them actual curls. This is how you want the hair. So now I'm going to pull one side of it closer, so it's going to be one long side and one short side, and I'm going to put the short side and I'm going to hold it together with the braid Then I'm going to take the longer side and I'm going to wrap. Again, I am going to wrap the hair around the top of the braid, and I'm going to keep wrapping until I cover the top, okay? Just like that. Y'all see how it's pretty much covered? I can always go over that little section right there. There we go. Look, covered. Now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to pull out a little piece, and in between that little piece I'm going to wrap it again so it could come off looking distressed, as you can see. Like I have those two pieces out. So I'm basically going to do that for the whole braid. You want to make sure you're wrapping it very lightly so that the lighter you do it, I feel like the more distressed it looks, or the more butterfly effect it gives. So if you don't want to use your index finger, you can also use your thumb. If you can see, like my thumb is right there, I kind of just pull up on the hair, take some out. You don't want to pull up on it too much, so you want to take a little piece out of the hair and then wrap and keep doing the same thing. Okay, you see what I'm doing? And y'all see how the braid, the lock is coming out pretty distressed. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this lock, and then when I get to the bottom, I'm gonna show y'all the next step. So now you see how there's still a lot more hair left on this lock, but we ran out of the wrapping hair, but there's still a little piece right here, right? Now we're going to take some spritz and I'm going to spray. If you got spritz, I was using Got To Be as well. That works as well, right? And I'm just gonna like let that sit there for a second. It's not gonna untangle because it's kind of like it's a knot or a tangle or whatever. So I'm gonna just leave that there for a second. And it's not gonna untangle if you wasn't wrapping it too tight, okay? Now I'm going to take another piece of this crochet here, right? And I'm going to comb it out before I put it in. You see, now it's like more poofy and more knotted. I'm going to take it and I'm going to add it to the bottom piece, but still, no. With the long piece being on top and the short piece being at the bottom, I'm gonna hold that right there. You see how I'm just gonna add it just like that, and I'm going to take that piece that was already wrapping and I'm gonna start to wrap that. And this one could be pretty tight. You could wrap this pretty tight because I'm gonna show you. You could wrap this pretty tight. Doesn't have to be too loose. Take your spritz. And then take that long piece that was at the top, and that's when you start to do your distressed lock over again. And it's kind of like you just added a new piece to it, okay? And you're gonna keep doing that until you reach the bottom, okay, y'all? Once you reach the bottom of the braid and you run out again, you're gonna just add another piece. Me, I was cutting the pieces and adding them, so it's okay if you cut one of the crochet, the crochet hair in half, and then you add it so that it's not too long. And then I'm gonna show you how to lock the end, so just stay tuned. Okay. So now we're at the end and there's a little piece left. Now I'm going to simply take my finger the same way I would do that method, and I'm going to wrap it and then put a knot on it, y'all. Not really a knot. Don't worry, we still got that hair right there. So we're just gonna pull that last knot in, and this is what it looks like now. and wrap the rest of that hair. I'm gonna wrap the rest of this hair. There's no more hair to wrap. Keep wrapping. On some of them, I'm not gonna lie, I just kept wrapping all the way to the end, or I'll just use the Cuban twist and then Cuban twist hair and then start to wrap it still. Since I wanted to match the rest of my lengths, I'm going to just simply cut off the tip of that Cuban tip. Take some of this spritz and rub them together like this. And you can guarantee that your hair is not gonna go nowhere. Now look at the block. Okay? So that's for this and how I got those locks. Yeah, that's how it's turning out. I got one more lock. I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera and come back and explain all the rest of the details that maybe you probably missed or probably didn't miss. Okay, y'all, so this is the ending result. I'm about to add this, put some of this mousse back in it, you know, lock up them ends. Right? And you know we gotta keep the hair growing. I'm about to put some miracle drops, just a couple little drops up in there. Let me do my edges. So sometimes I use the edge boost. Is that edge boost? Or I use my Eco Styler gel and I do my edges. But most of the time I'm just using my Eco Styler. So let me go ahead and do my edges. Now I'm gonna go wrap up my edges and add some accessories. I'm gonna add a couple of seashells. Y'all know me, gotta be extra. If I'm pulling off a look, I'm gonna pull off the whole look. Okay, you guys, so as y'all can see, I'm done with it. I added my what do you call that stuff? I added my mousse. Okay, I added my mousse. I went and did my makeup, y'all. How it look? Let me know how it look. I'm gonna call this my brown, my natural brown, because something about this is giving me very natural brown. I think it's the lips. I went and bought some new lip gloss. I mean some new lipsticks from MONROE, and I like the way it looks on my lips. So yeah, I haven't worn lipstick in a long time, but yes, you guys, so this is the ending of the video. This is how it came out. You know, I laid them baby hairs real nice, real nice. Yeah, this is what the ends of the lock look like, for anyone who wanted to know. If y'all didn't catch on how I sealed them, once again, I just wrapped it until it can't be wrapped no more, and then I tied a little knot at the bottom, and then I cut it. But I also realized that some of them, if I didn't cut them, I just sprayed some of the got to be on it. I also heard people using hair glue, like lace glue on it and letting it dry up. Might be a little messy. It wasn't really worth it to me. I didn't feel like doing all that, but I'll let you guys know if it does unravel or untangle. Okay, but if you like this look, go ahead and comment down below what other looks you want me to do. I'm definitely down to do different hairstyles and try different hairstyles. I think this is gonna be like my go-to style, but I think I've said that with every style that I've done. So yeah, I feel like it fits me, like it fits my personality. Okay, a little regular degular schmegular girl from the Bronx, period. Once again, if you like this video, go ahead and comment down below different hairstyles that you want me to try. If you have another technique that you think might work a little bit better than what I've done, comment down below. I'm interested to hear about that. Don't forget to follow me on social media. That will be popped up right here. Okay. Don't, oh wait, also like, comment, share, and subscribe. But that'll be all for my video. Until next time, bye.